Hey, good morning, and welcome to the Driving to podcast, the podcast where we talk about what we're driving to fulfillment, driving to happiness, driving to success, or just driving to relaxation. We talk about it right here on the Driving to podcast. Hello, I'm your host, Matt Munnell, and today, I want to ask you guys, have you seen the movie The Greatest Showman? Me and my kids watched it probably a couple weeks ago and just fell in love with it. I mean, I loved the show. And in fact, so much that we've watched it a few times since then. We've bought the soundtrack to it. We're singing the songs all the time. This is the greatest show. Everything you ever want and everything you ever need is right here in front of you. And that's some great singing. I told you, you get singing on the Driving to podcast. But those lyrics right there, this is the greatest show, is what I want to talk about today. Because what is the greatest show? Your life. Your life is the greatest show you're ever going to be a part of. Your own life. Now, I understand there's many people that don't agree with that, don't believe that. Their life is a show, not the greatest show. It's another type of show, in their opinion, that I can't say on a G-rated podcast. But your life, in my opinion, your life is the greatest show you ever be a part of. And it's easy for me to say. I understand that because my life is a great show. It's enjoyable. I haven't had a hard life. It's been a very good life, and it continues to be a fantastic life. And I understand others don't have that. But I want to challenge everybody who's listening to start viewing your life as the greatest show, and then you become the director of that show. You become the conductor of the circus that is your life. And yes, your life can be a circus. It can be fun, it can be exciting, it can be scary, it can be a bunch of clowns in your life. I understand all that, but if you are the conductor, if you are the director, if you are in control of your life, it can be the greatest show. And some of you say, well, I'm not in control of my life, and I understand that too. So how do you get control of your life? In my business life, I often talk about this because there's times when you feel blah about your job. You found that you totally lost control, that you're not enjoying your job. And a lot of times when that happens, at least in my opinion, in my own work life, it's when I don't have control, when I allow others to direct my show, others to be the conductor of my show instead of me being that way. So if you take control of something, if you take action, then all of a sudden things start to turn around and you get that satisfaction back in your work life. And the same can be said in your life, in your for lack of a better word, so if you can take charge of even just one aspect of your life, say, today I'm going to go do this, and then plan whatever this is, and then execute on that plan, and then at the end of the day you say, hey, I got that done, man, and I feel a whole lot better. So again, I challenge everybody that's listening today, be the conductor of your own circus. Be the director of the greatest show that you ever be part of, which is your life. And what does that look like? Think about what that looks like. Talk it over with your family. And it's an interesting thing to think about. So you can find inspiration anywhere. We found it in The Greatest Showman, the movie. I highly recommend it. Go take a watch of it. Go take a watch of it. I don't know if that makes sense, but go watch it. And I think you'll enjoy it as well. And so what we're driving to is the greatest show, which is our lives. Wherever you're driving to, drive safe. And we'll see you next time.